Hey guys, MD87415 here with ABTF Clan. Today we're going to do a couple of overviews on the guns that do and don't work well in the game in multiplayer. So if you have any comments, suggestions, hints, tips, tricks, anything like that, leave them in the comments section. Go ahead and get started now with the assault rifles. Okay, assault rifles. Starting best in class ACR 6.8. Very low recoil, very high damage, one shot kill in hardcore. 2 if you're using a silencer. Great range, great rate of fire. Best all-around assault rifle in the game. Worst one is the M16A4. It's a 3-round burst. The stats look decent on it, but for some reason when you apply that in-game, it's just not working out. I've talked to a lot of other people. They've had the same problem. If you know a way that you use it that makes this work out for you, please let me know, because I would love to know what exactly is going on with this gun. Solid guns I would recommend: M4A1, Scar L, Type 95, and the MK14. Guns that I wouldn't recommend, again, the M16A4, CM901, because it has a very low rate of fire. The G36, I just can't grasp the feel of it. I don't like the feel of it myself. I've seen a lot of other people that do use it, so again, personal preference there. AK-47 has great damage, horrible recoil. FAD, again, another one I just don't like the feel of, and that's personal preference. I leave that completely up to whoever's shooting with it. So we're going to move on now to the submachine guns. Okay, submachine guns. Best in class MP7 has great rate of fire, great damage, manageable recoil. You can pretty much take your pick of attachments on this and it's going to be a solid gun. PP90 has an incredibly high rate of fire, which makes up for its, I wouldn't say lack of damage, but may not necessarily hit as many times, but more bullets always wins. UMP45, great damage, a little bit slower rate of fire. MP5 is an okay gun, don't really like it myself. P90, great mag size, decent rate of fire, recoil is a little bit too much for me, and well, it's an okay gun. PM9, don't use it, never seen anybody use it. It's one of those guns you pick up as a last resort. And now we can move on to the light machine gun. Okay, light machine guns, not my area of expertise. I'm going to keep it short and sweet here. PKP is the only one I really use. Has a manageable recoil. I like to put kick and a red dot sight on it, and I use it mostly for shooting down UAVs, helicopters, that sort of thing, in like drop zone, or if I get in a jam in a team deathmatch, kill confirm, something like that. Other than that, I haven't really used any of the other ones enough to comment on them. I might come back later, get some feedback from a few of my clanmates, and drop something there, but that's pretty much where I'm going to leave it at for now. Okay, shotgun. Sorry guys, couldn't really find a good graphic for this one, but as far as shotguns go, I prefer the Striker. It's got good damage, it's got that semi-automatic rate of fire, so as fast as your trigger can go, you can pop those rounds out. You equip that with range or damage, and you really become a lethal killing machine with that gun. Aside from that, 1887, I'm not too crazy about the lever action. Some people have luck with it. I personally just don't really care for it. AA12, I find that I'm burning up the bullets a little bit too much, and with the others, the SPAS 12, the KSG, and the USAS, just something I don't really have the feel for. I've just gotten a feel for the Striker, and I really strongly feel that it's the best one in the game right now. Okay guys, sniper rifles, this is more my area of expertise, if there is one. Barrett 50 cal is a solid gun to unlock from the beginning if you like the semi-automatic. It's fairly frequently a one-shot kill. Again, if you put silencer on there, it's pretty much 2 shots unless you get a headshot. L118A is a bolt action. It's very reliable. It's usually a one-shot kill. It's one of the 3 guns that you can rely on for that. Definitely has a slower bolt actuation than the MSR, so you have to account for that recoil time and the bolt actuation when you're going back to take a second shot at an opponent. Other than that, it's a very solid gun. Dragunov, stay away from it. It's horrible. It sucks. It's the worst gun in MW3, and it's never really been much of anything. AS50 is another. It's like Barrett. Has that 50 cal and semi-automatic. Doesn't have quite the one-shot kill frequency as the Barrett, and it has a lower 2.4 zoom instead of the 4.8 zoom that's standard on sniper rifles. Next up is the RSAS. Has a high clip capacity, and it is semi-automatic. It's one of those guns you will see people spamming with a lot. I personally don't use it. It's probably my second least favorite after the Dragunov. I, again, just don't really have a use for it. I like that one-shot kill. And lastly is the MSR. The MSR is hands down the best sniper rifle in the game. It takes up a big chunk of your screen, if you'll notice during gameplay, if you compare it to the L118 or any of the other rifles. But it has a faster bolt actuation, it has a high recenter speed. Recoil is manageable because by the time your bolt actuates itself, you're actually going to be back on your target. I would say about 80 to 90% of the time you'll get one-shot kills with this. It has 98 damage, so if you're using a silencer, you're going to get those two-shot kills to most of the body except for the head. I recommend you use extended mags and a variable zoom with this. Gives you more bullets to fire, and it gives you that greater range of engagement when you're aiming at a target. But, I mean, overall, you can't go wrong with this gun. If you like sniping, then you should definitely be trying out the MSR. Well guys, that pretty much does it for this time. I hope you enjoyed a little overview of the guns in the game. I'll be back with a couple custom classes and some attachment, kill streak, that kind of stuff later on. If you have any other suggestions, comments, tips, techniques, that sort of stuff, just drop it in the comment line. Subscribe to this video so I can get more out there, and thanks for watching.